And welcome back, everybody, to the podcast who's never on time. I'm talking about the art of adventure backpacking. It's the Indian Trailboys. Your man, your host with the most hosts, Kessler Ball, that's me, joined by my best friend and co-host. It's the guy in the stands, the dad who never stops cheering you on, even if your team's losing. You did a great job, buddy. It's Bryce Hoagland, everybody.
I would just like to commemorate that Kessler did that first try. That was he's usually in here doing it 6 or 7 times. That intro was perfect. That was the best. We're ready today. We're not out in the living room. We're back in the closet.
We have to actually talk about
Season
that.
2, episode 2.
Yeah,
I know. That story will be told to you guys momentarily. God, what a oof.
It's good to be back after 2 weeks.
To be back.
After we
2
came back.
full weeks after we came back, told you guys that we were going to be consistent on coming back, and
then we didn't do it. We didn't deliver, and I think that we're the greatest at that.
The first week was my fault because I had started a new job, and that required I worked every single day 8 to 5. There was nothing to.
And I worked too. So
yeah, and he worked too.
It was just pretty much impossible for us to find a time where we could both of us.
Yeah.
Get down here.
Yeah, but then last week, God,
we got together.
We got together.
We
recorded. We sat down. We went to the living room. We wanted to try a new location. We wanted to see if that would work out for us or anything.
We could get out of the hot closet.
Wrong. We were dead wrong.
What we actually found out was that the living room with the air conditioning turned off is
10 times hotter than the closet.
Yeah,
which makes no sense whatsoever.
And it wasn't even so. What I'm gonna do is after this week in backpacking today, I'm actually going to give you guys the main part of the episode that we recorded, so you guys can just hear how bad it is.
It was so bad. We couldn't get on topic. We couldn't.
It wasn't focused.
You know how we guys get off topic. We get off topic, but we got so far off topic to where we couldn't. There was no.
We recorded it at 7 different times.
There was. It took 4 hours.
It took 4. Yeah.
It took 4 hours. It took about 4 hours.
And we came out with literally nothing good.
With nothing.
At one point,
it was just awful.
I don't think it was the recording that actually made it through that we actually saved, but at one point we talked, I think it was for 15 minutes on cults.
Oh yeah, it was just nothing but cults.
And it was funny in the beginning.
It started out funny, but then we just started to trail off and not know what else to say.
Or how to get back.
Yeah, it was
to where we started from.
And then so we just stopped, and then we did it again, and then again.
And I want to say it's because of the living room.
It's 100% because of the living room.
There's so much to look at.
Because look at us right now. We're talking.
We're talking.
We're just talking. We're just, yeah.
The only thing I can look at is you.
Yeah.
And
there's no windows. I can't look
clothes.
out the windows and stuff like that. I'm not looking at the clothes.
You could hear our neighbors talking.
Oh yeah,
outside.
That's one of the parts threw me off because I was like, it was a great episode and everything, and then his neighbor started talking and threw me off and ruined everything.
So we're back in the closet.
But we're
sorry
back.
for being gone.
Golly, we apologize. No worries though. We'll be consistently doing this. We
will try to consistently. I'm not making no promises.
Yeah, I'm not promising.
Stuff's crazy. I have a second job interview tomorrow, and
we're college students trying to work our way through college,
trying to live life.
And
I've got rent to pay.
It's rough. Yeah, he's got rent to pay. I've got car insurance and a phone bill to pay and shit like that.
So I have all the grown up bills. So we're getting by. Ain't nobody struggling over here.
Nobody's struggling. We thriving.
We're struggling to get.
We're struggling with this podcast
because it's hard. It's hard to find.
It's hard to consist
2 hours.
Yeah,
in a day to sit down
and just
in a closet and talk about nothing that's related to anything. You know what I'm saying? And right now we're not making crazy money off this, so it's hard.
We're not making any money off this.
This is our.
We're losing money on this.
Well, not really. I mean, I was off today anyways.
I know.
I wouldn't say we're losing money. Losing time. I guess we could be making money.
Not really. I mean, yeah, we could be making money, but I mean, I'd rather be doing this.
But
this is a lot more
doing
fun.
It for you guys.
This is a lot more fun.
Doing it for you guys. Maybe one day we'll be that big. But as of
we're
today,
top 15.
Yeah.
Let's get top 10 and
as one of the
we'll
top
see what we can do.
Backpacking podcasts of 2018. I don't know how many of them there are. I'm sure there's a bunch.
I mean, there was a lot. There was the 18 and the 2017. There was 18, top 18. It was weird. But anyways, we're back.
In January.
We're back. We're strong. We got this.
And we're going to be talking about extreme adventures today.
Extreme adventures.
Not just regular.
Regular.
Yeah. Not just backpacking. Not just.
No, we're just talking
walking
about
in the
bunch
mud.
of stuff. All right.
I actually have a bunch of good things pulled up.
I've got one good thing.
You got one good thing?
I'm sure it's a long thing.
We could talk about in the link.
It's a crazy thing.
I don't want to keep this.
It's good to be back. It's good to be back. That's all we got to say.
Going. So let's move into the main episode.
See you.
Peace out. So I've been drinking a lot of iced coffee lately.
I like iced coffee. I'm not a big fan of hot coffee.
I love hot coffee.
I mean, I like hot coffee, but it's just I don't want to burn it's just like hot sauce and stuff like that. I just don't want my mouth on fire. Like, I want to enjoy what I'm taking.
I'm not talking like hot sauce coffee.
I understand this, but like it's like the same like
it does cool down.
Premises though.
It does cool down.
It's like I understand this, but like I don't want to sit there in pain. Like that's not why I'm trying to eat food or drink a beverage.
You should have some patience in your life.
Don't get me wrong. No, that's just it. I'm not trying like all right. You make coffee, you want to drink it immediately, don't you? You're not going to sit there and wait 45 minutes for that coffee to cool down.
I've never seen it take 45 minutes for some coffee to cool down.
Okay,
but I do understand what you're saying. I haven't been able to finish my hot coffee lately. Like I've drank like half of it. And so I was like, man, what's wrong with me?
Yeah,
I love coffee.
What's going on?
Why am I not finishing it? Why is it not appetizing like it usually is to my soul?
It's because it's like 900 degrees
outside.
It's hot
outside. And so I switched over. I started doing iced coffee because I realized that there's a iced coffee button on the Ninja.
Yeah. Is it really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's over ice. Brew button.
That's
and
awesome.
It's literally the most
so
perfect
it makes
thing.
it like especially for ice, so like where
that's and I can make it in a mug, a travel mug, a half pot, or a whole pot of iced coffee if I want.
Look at that Ninja. Look at Ninja.
Ninja's beast.
Not a sponsor, but I mean Ninja. Damn. Look at y'all.
I didn't mean to just start. I just want to talk to you about my coffee trend.
He's drinking coffee right now.
Drinking iced coffee
while we're in the studio.
And it's what's the revitalized my soul.
Those are good words right there. Good.
Both. It's
good
done
word
both
association. Good word association with
it's
that.
Done both those things.
Look at that.
Today, guys, we're going to be talking about the extreme sports, some extreme adventures, some extremes, some things that are extreme.
I'm just overwhelmed by how many extremes there are.
Yeah, it's going to be
how extreme this podcast is going to be.
It's going to be extremely dangerous, extremely fun, and it's not going to be extremely boring. We hope.
I mean, it depends on the person listening.
Might be a little boring, but it won't be extremely boring. So you want me to start off?
Yeah, go ahead.
Start off?
Yeah, because you've got more. I think I'll
start off.
I'll start off because you have more to talk about than I do. The only thing that I have is
something.
The most extreme hike in America. It's in Death Valley.
Sounds.
So that already sounds extreme.
Hey, you want to go die in Death Valley today? Oh yeah, sounds good.
Dude, it's so hot that like the coyotes and like animals that live there and stuff like they hate it.
They moved.
Yeah, the temperature.
Moved out. They said, let's go to California.
Is constantly a suffocating 106 degrees Fahrenheit. That's just awful.
It was 100 degrees yesterday.
Yeah, it was 100 degrees yesterday.
And I wanted to roll over and
die.
Dude,
in my truck, when I got in my truck.
Yeah, your truck doesn't even have air conditioning.
Dude, it was 110. Because I've got like that little survival kit that I had. For some reason, like I kept this little keychain in there. It's a temperature gauge. Dude, it was 110 inside my truck. My truck is a toaster oven on wheels.
Yeah, you could have like baked cookies in there.
I could have died.
I saw a post on Facebook of this person baking cookies.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. That was crazy. I wanted to try it.
I wonder if it actually works.
I don't know.
Pretty sure it does.
We'll try it.
Takes a while.
We'll try it. Take a picture and.
It's like how an Easy Bake Oven bakes things. It takes 8 hours.
Okay, yeah, I hate it. I used to have an Easy Bake Oven. I'm gonna admit this like full frontal. Like
I used to have the little sick baby dolls.
The what?
The baby dolls that like got sick and you had to like.
See, I never had baby dolls.
Like lips would turn blue and you had to give them like food and stuff.
No, I've never had one of those.
Oh yeah.
Those are wicked. Yeah. I just always wanted an Easy Bake Oven so I could have one in my room, so I could make like cookies and stuff in my room without my dad knowing.
It's not easy.
But that Easy Bake Oven is bull shit. There's no easy about it.
No. Even grown-ups have a hard time.
You have to find the right light bulb. If the light bulb's not right, nothing's gonna work ever. Then nothing comes out the way it's supposed to.
We gotta have like 6 years.
This is bull
to make it.
Yeah, it takes a millennia to make it.
By the time the food's done cooking, it's like it's expired. All the ingredients are just rotten.
Yeah, it's just not worth it. Anyways, yeah, it's 106 degrees in this Death Valley. So Death Valley ranks near the top of the planet's most inhospitable environments. Dude, it's just not like I can't.
And you're saying like let's hike through it.
Yeah, let's hike through it. Let's take a
place
called
Death Valley.
A place called Death Valley.
So what happens in Death Valley?
It's 280.
Things die.
Dude, this is 282 feet below sea level. My bad, I just hit the table. It's the lowest.
Just in a hole.
It's the lowest, driest, and hottest place in the United States. I don't understand why anybody would want to go to this place.
I guess to die.
We should just dome it off. Like, just put one big dome over it and just say no. This is a no-no. The highest temperature ever recorded on Earth was 134 degrees Fahrenheit, which was in Death Valley in 1913.
Nice.
134 degrees.
And this is like something that people do.
Yeah, like people have hiked this.
At what time of the season do people do? Like I can't.
Dude, I feel like it's just all around. I would have to go during the winter.
Well, I feel like since it's a desert during the winter, I'm sure it gets to like the negatives. But isn't that how like deserts work?
Yeah, but that's at night. So like throughout the day, it's gonna be like 106, and then throughout the night, you're just like you're gonna die. So you're dying no matter what. It's either you're gonna die of spontaneous combustion or you're gonna freeze to death. There's no in between in Death Valley.
It's like, hey, you get frostbite at night and then blistering skin during the day.
Oh yeah.
Maybe they just counteract, so that's how people do it.
But heat isn't the only hazard. Hiking away from bad water, also known as Death Valley.
From bad water?
It's called bad water. We enter a stark linear landscape. The soil has fractured into hexagonal plates. So like the soil is just so dry.
So hot it's just broken.
You could pick them up as like tiles in a kitchen floor or something like that and just break it over. It's not satisfying.
Even the dirt doesn't want to be there.
This is extreme. Yeah, even the dirt doesn't want to be there. Plates of white salt the size of car hoods just lay there. Salt. The size of car hoods. What the hell? This just doesn't sound like appetizing.
Oh, I wasn't going to eat it ever. Yeah,
appealing. There you go. Not appetizing.
Not once was I thinking about eating
Wrong
the
app
desert.
word. No, but like, it's terrible. There's, apparently the terrain is uplifting though. It just said, extreme environments bring clarity to the essentials of life, air, water, shelter, and food. Well, yeah, you're just like, you take 2 steps out there, you're like, oh my God, water is everything. I need it to survive, and there's none of it there besides the stuff that you bring.
How long is this?
The entire like desert?
No, just this trip.
Oh no, this is the entire desert. Like,
they do the entire
desert. Like, you just hike the desert until you're tired, and then you just turn around and go back.
I would be tired when I just thought about doing it.
It just sounds awful. It's unbearably hot or cold, high or dry, wet or windy. I don't understand how it's wet. It's Death Valley. There's
it's
no
either wet or
there.
it's not.
It's wet or windy.
Wet or windy.
But yeah, so that's Death Valley for you. It's just this guy just keeps going on talking about how him and his wife had like this adventure. A big part of getting along in extreme environments is expecting things to get tough. Always remember that. Yeah, always remember that.
Like, it's going to be 106 degrees today. It's going to be easy.
That's like saying, you know what? I'm going to join a Marine because it's so easy.
You're going to join a Marine?
I'm gonna join the Marines. I'm going to become a Marine because it's so easy.
I'm going to hang out with a Marine.
I'm going to hang out with a Marine. That's even extreme right there, too.
I'll just call myself one as well because I hang out. He's my buddy.
No, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think that this is...
Sleepless nights, a swarm of tiny bees attacking.
What?
This dude.
A swarm of tiny bees attacking?
Okay, here's what it says. A big part of getting along in extreme environments is expecting things to get tough and then accepting it when they do. But that doesn't mean we won't get tested. At dawn, we are packing up. As we are packing up after a sleepless night, a swarm of tiny bees attack us. Our sweat is the only source of moisture for miles, and they begin stinging us from our necks to our backs to our armpits. We swiftly dump everything into our packs and take off, slapping ourselves, alternately cursing and laughing.
What's funny about that?
Yeah, that's not funny at all. I'm pissed. I didn't get any sleep. I'm getting attacked by bees. I'm sweating my ass off.
You'd start walking. You'd see me walking the other way. You'd be like, where are you going? I'm going home.
Like, dude, I'm hauling ass on the way. I'm like, let's go.
I'm done with this journey.
Actually, here you go. Remarkably, Death Valley's geographical antipode, 14,505-foot Mount Whitney, is less than 100 miles northwest of As the Crows Fly. So, if you see crows flying, that's northwest. It snows on Whitney every month of the year, and the lowest temperature recorded is -13. So after you go to Death Valley,
just go up there.
You go to Death Mountain, basically, and just freeze to death. It's just awful. It seems like an interesting place. I would kind of do it.
You would kind of do it.
All in all, the entirety of their trip was 150 miles and 30,000 feet of elevation gain across 3 deserts and 3 mountain ranges.
I would want to conquer the Appalachian Trail.
Yeah, I want to
the Pacific Crest. I would want to pretty much do everything before I attempted this.
But these people are crazy. Of
course they're crazy.
They've climbed Kilimanjaro.
Say it right.
I know, I fucked that up. They've climbed like so many. They've backpacked across Europe and Asia, Tibet, Tanzania. Dude, these people, this couple right here.
Well, it seems like they're
life goals.
Yeah, life goals.
Oh my God, that sounds awesome.
If I had it in me to just say, you know what, I don't need a lot of money. I'm just gonna have the bare essentials.
Essentials. You can make fun of me for not saying things right. You can't even say essentials.
And travel the world. then I could do this too, but I can't because I'm like, I got to work. I got to pay these bills. I got to have all these things around me.
That's it, though. I feel like these people are like, they're kind of like up there in age, I feel like.
You think they're retired? But that's
not like super retired, but
that's
like,
my thing. I don't want to wait
either
until
that or
I'm
they
old
just might get
go on
paid
these
to do
adventures.
this stuff. Like, I want to do.
I'm sure they do.
Like, I'm pretty sure they get paid because they've got. I mean, Mount Kilimanjaro and all that stuff. Like, you gotta get.
There's
paid.
like 4 different ways that you can do all these things, right? You can either give up on the bare essentials of life and travel the world. You know, pretty much just backpacking from the one place to the next.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're either rich and you have a lot of free time that you can take off from work and you don't have to worry about paying for anything because everything's already paid for, and you can go on all these journeys.
Yeah.
The third is you get paid to do it.
Yeah.
The fourth is you're old and retired, and your body's held up so nicely that you're able to continue.
Oh yeah,
doing these things.
This dude gets paid for this stuff. His name is Mark Jenkins. He gets he wrote a book called What Draws Us, or that's not the title, but the main question of the book is called What Draws Us to the Planet's Outer Edges.
Okay, well,
that's pretty dope.
Mark Jenkins, you should hit us up. You should hit up the Indian Trail Boys, man, and you should be like, "Hey guys,
you and Sue,
come with me."
Yeah, you guys, yeah, dude,
come with me, and
I'll
you know what?
Mount Kilimanjaro with you. We'll go do Death Valley again.
Teach us your ways.
Teach us how to do it, and then we'll come back to
on all
podcast.
the trails. We'll take off from school. We'll take off from everything for a year, and we'll just travel with you guys, and you guys can just teach us all the things that are to be taught.
Do you understand how amazing?
We'll get stung by bees together.
Oh, dude, I would get stung by a bee. Like I would
get stung by all the bees and laugh about it. We'd laugh together. We'd laugh together with Mark Jenkins.
Mark Jenkins and Sue.
Mark Jenkins and Sue Jenkins. Are they married?
I don't know. I don't even think they're. I don't think.
I don't want to assume that you're married.
It might be a father and daughter.
Okay.
It might be father-daughter.
Mark.
It did say father.
I will say Mark and Sue.
Mark and Sue. We'll just
hit us up.
Mark and Sue, hit us up.
Take us on adventures.
Bryce and Kess.
Show us everything that you have
Show
been
us everything
shown.
that you've experienced.
Yeah.
Because we want to experience that as well.
Put it into our mouths, down our throats, in our ears.
Like, you guys are what we want to be.
And we'll let you be a part of the Soggy Sleeper family.
Like, you guys are what we want to be.
Even though they probably, like, well, you know, we're part of the We've Backpacked Everywhere family.
No, they're already part of the Soggy Sleepers. It's inevitable. Everybody's a Soggy Sleeper.
In some sort of way.
Yeah, everybody's a Soggy Sleeper.
But we're going to sleep soggily with them.
Yeah. Because it's going to be 106 degrees inside of our tent.
Exactly. Mark, let's share a sleeping bag.
Let's share a sleeping bag. What do you got for us, buddy?
I got a few things, man.
That's all I got. Good old Death Valley hike. God. I would do it. I just want to do something. I just want to go on a hike. I just want to go on a backpack.
Let's go on a hike. It's so hard to get out, man.
I know it is. It sucks.
And it's because it's so hard. I would love to go on a kayaking trip, a backpacking kayaking trip.
Nice.
But the thing is it's hard to find
time.
Not only one day, like we can barely find 2 hours to do this podcast.
Yeah, it's just rough.
Not only is it hard to find a whole day,
that's why I don't.
You got to have a whole day, and then you have to have the next day.
That's why I don't understand, like, the kids in college who go on like these adventures, amazing adventures. Like, how?
Because they're not paying for anything.
I understand this, but like, I want to know. Like, I understand they're not paying for anything and stuff like that, but like, eventually they're gonna have to start paying for stuff. So shouldn't they start it now?
Well, since they're not paying for anything now,
I know
they're getting a degree. They're probably going to get a good job.
It just makes me mad.
Not only am I in college, I've got to pay rent.
Yeah, we're adults. Like, we got a job. We got jobs. We need to pay stuff. We got college to pay for. We got
exactly
apartments to pay for. Cars,
even though the Navy pays for my college, my life isn't free.
Yeah, the Navy pays for his college, but it doesn't pay for his apartment.
And you have to pay for your college, so it's pretty much the same thing.
And eventually apartment. Yeah, so it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you're gonna all right.
And the thing is if I was to leave on a trip, right, my apartment, my renter people aren't going to be like, yeah, you're going on a backpacking trip for 7 months, you're going to go do the Appalachian Trail. That's awesome. We're so proud of you.
That's awesome. Your apartment's going to stay here.
It's going to stay here, and you don't got to pay us.
Yeah, you're good. It's all
good.
No,
life doesn't work like that. You're like,
nobody cares about you.
Our $550, that's what it costs for rent in Kentucky, you know, if you live somewhere crazy like
Richmond.
In Richmond, Kentucky,
that's cheap in Richmond. That's good.
Yeah. It's a normal. It's not even the cheapest here.
Yeah, it's not even the cheapest here.
Like Richmond, Kentucky cost of living is pretty low all across the board, but you can get pretty nice stuff for good prices.
Yeah.
Unlike in California,
or like
not hate on
New
you guys,
York
but I live there. I was paying $15.75 for what I have here.
Hell no.
My apartment was a little bit bigger, but it doesn't equate.
Yeah,
it doesn't equal out.
It doesn't matter. Like
$1,575
that's a lot.
plus water and electricity. They cover $90 of my water and electricity here, and I only pay $550.
Dude, I know.
Kiss my butt, San Diego. You guys are too expensive.
2 of my friends down in Lexington pay $1,200 a month.
For what?
They split it, so it's $600 each.
Well, that's not too bad. Is it a 2-bedroom?
On a college student schedule, yeah.
Yeah.
On a college student's like salary and stuff like that, it's just rough.
Are they having to pay for their school too?
Yeah.
Well,
her parents are paying for school.
Oh, okay. I couldn't imagine having to. I get paid to go to school.
Though. Their apartment's not worth $1,200. It's 2-bedroom, but it's like the size of this closet, basically.
Let me tell you the truth. Even if I was going to the University of Kentucky, I'd probably still live here in Richmond.
See, I've honestly thought about that. I've thought about
going to the University of Kentucky?
No, Lord, no.
Living in Richmond?
No. Yeah.
When?
Probably next summer.
It's not cheap.
It'll probably be next summer. Let me get a year. Let me get like through this summer, and then throughout the year, like
that's
this
what I
school
told myself
year,
getting through the summer.
Coles and stuff. I'll try and like apply at like
Coles
and
try to get a job, man.
Things.
If not, come work with me at the Pizza Hut.
At the Pizza Hut, making pizzas.
I've also got to interview guys on. I know this has nothing to do with back, but we're gonna talk about it.
No worries. We'll get back on topic. He's really excited about it.
I'm excited about it.
He's told me at least 4 times.
So I have an interview at GameStop.
And
this
is GameStop.
I'm a pretty nerdy guy.
He's just a huge game nerd. He just likes games.
I am. But if any of you guys know like if GameStop like sucks or not, please let me know. I'm pretty sure it's going to.
Like we know you guys don't actually send us stuff and like we don't get anything from you, but he's very concerned about this. He wants to know.
It's just too good to be true. Like a place like that, it can't be great. That's all I'm saying.
It's like his
GameStop. If you're listening to this, I'm sorry. I'll be a good.
He'll be a great employee.
Yeah, I really will be a great employee.
He really will.
Just don't be garbage, please. Be what I think you're going to be. Even if they suck, I know it won't be hard work. That GameStop's so small.
Yeah, that GameStop. When we went in there was nobody in there.
I know.
There was like
they say their busiest day is Monday.
I don't understand.
That doesn't make any sense.
Possible.
Like, wow, a busy day would be Monday. I guess because gamers,
I can see Friday.
Gamers, we don't work the same way as like society.
Yeah, that's true.
Every day's a gaming day.
That's true.
So a Monday, that's like gonna go get my shit. Like I don't know.
Gaming days, right there. No.
Yeah. But yeah, so if you guys have any insider information, you guys just want to hit me out,
or any anecdotes about how to make it better.
Like, because I've read
maybe they got
on Indeed, there's like reviews and stuff, and people are like, there's some people who are like, oh, it's shitty here.
You got to think that's gonna be about everything.
Exactly though.
That's everything in the world.
That's why I can't trust it because then people are like,
anything.
man, it's freaking awesome. And because like some
people
are like,
experience, it's yours.
Exactly.
Don't read anything. It's just what you experience.
Because the main thing I look is like, it's the pay is. Ugh. I'm like,
it's like backpacking. It's like backpacking. Not everybody's gonna like it. Not everybody's gonna hate it.
Yeah.
It's just your experience.
I'm not going to work at GameStop for like $20 an hour. I don't expect that.
Dude, if GameStop is paying $20 an hour, sign me up.
They're not. I'm trying to get like $8.
$8 an hour? Yeah, that makes sense.
If I can get like $8.50, then that's a good day, honestly.
$8.50 plus the discounts and like pre-order and stuff like all that.
Yeah, you can find out about like early access.
Yeah, early access and stuff like that. That's what I was trying to think.
Just like what's going to be coming out. Like you can check the list and you can kind of see that before everything's like announced and stuff.
That's what I was reading.
So that's pretty dope. But mainly it's not even the discount on the games. It's the discount on the consoles.
Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah.
Discount on that's a big discount.
What are you going to get? What do you need?
I got rid of my PlayStation 4. I could get another one.
I know this, but what do you need another PlayStation 4 for?
I don't have one.
Exactly. But you've got the Switch.
So I can get a PlayStation 4.
Well, why do you need a PlayStation 4?
Because I want one because I work at GameStop.
I know this, but why do you
I'm
need
not
a
even
PlayStation
working at
4?
GameStop because I need the money.
You have to pick a side. You have to pick a side. You can't.
Why?
You can't.
Why do I have to pick a side?
That's why.
Why do I have to pick a side?
That's why you'll get fired from GameStop because you got to pick a side. They'll force you to pick
a side of what?
Pick a side, Xbox or PlayStation.
No, that's what's going to make me a great employee.
No, you're going to...
Because I can talk to people about all the games.
No,
I have a Switch.
Oh, God, this guy. Yeah.
I have a Switch. I've had a 3DS. I got an Xbox One. I've had an Xbox 360. Got the PlayStation 4. Had the PlayStation 3. I've had everything.
But have you had the OG PlayStation 2? I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I've had the PlayStation. I still have the PlayStation
so do we.
2 at my grandma's house.
Too.
I still have the PlayStation 1.
So do I. It's crazy.
I got the Nintendo 64. I've even got a Dreamcast.
GameCube?
Yeah, I've got a GameCube. GameCube was the shit, man.
GameCube was the shit.
That has some great games on it.
Yes.
One game in particular, what was that? It was so great. I played it all the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the art of amateur gaming.
Yeah, amateur.
Took a quick sharp turn into GameStop gaming and stuff like that.
There was a great game. Mario Soccer.
Mario Soccer? Really?
Yeah.
That's what you played on that?
That was a good game. But there was another game that I can't remember what it was. And it was so awesome.
I don't know.
They came out... Okay. It was Metal Gear Solid, the Twin Snakes. They came out with a remastered version.
For the GameCube?
For the GameCube. The thing is Hideo Kojima, he completely believes that when he puts out a game, he puts it out at the best of his abilities. And he doesn't believe that game should ever be remastered. So he's not going to redo any games.
That makes sense.
But they sold the rights for the first game, Sony did, for Metal Gear Solid 1 to Nintendo. So Nintendo remastered it. You can't get a remastered... Metal Gear Solid game unless it's for the GameCube. That's the only remastered one. So you're either going to play it on PlayStation 1 graphics, which is like little blocks, or on the GameCube graphics where you can actually like there's features and details and everything.
Yeah,
it's so great.
It's still not the best,
but that's the only remastered one that you're going to get. They come out with like every year or 2 or 3 years, they come out with like a new released pack of the Metal Gear games all put together. But the PlayStation 1 game is never remastered. It's never remastered. GameCube remastered.
GameCube.
So back to the extreme sports. I'm sorry.
Extreme sports, extreme gaming here over here. He got all excited about his game style.
I used to have a video game podcast. If you want to go on iTunes and check that out, we never really got that big, not as big as we are here.
How many episodes was it, like 5, 6?
No, we actually had like 20 episodes.
Really?
Yeah, so if you want to go check out on iTunes, you go check out Game Chronicles.
Game Chronicles. I've never heard about this.
Yeah, go check out Game Chronicles or Our Naked Podcast.
Our Naked Podcast.
Yeah, Game Chronicles turned into Our Naked Podcast. Game Chronicles, we pretty much followed the Metal Gear series. And then Our Naked Podcast started talking about video games, anime, like all kinds of other stuff. It's a super nerdy podcast. We're done doing it. It's over.
Sadly.
The man that I did it with, Ernest Thomas, he's the one that got me into podcasting, honestly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We got each other into podcasting. But we had a great time doing it, so that's on iTunes if you want to go check that out. Give it some love.
Go check that out. Give it some love.
Yeah. We might even feature it.
Do that. We might feature it.
Here.
We'll put the link in the description.
Fun fact, Thomas and I were actually talking about revamping the Our Naked Podcast series.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
And turning into a long distance chat.
Yeah.
Because him and I, we have these long ass text message conversations that we'll talk about anime.
Yeah,
so Our Naked Podcast, we want to turn it into just an anime podcast. It's gonna be only about anime. So if you're interested in that all that nerdy goodness that comes with
all that nerdy goodness that comes with the animes,
you should go over and check that out. We're gonna be revamping that to where we just Skype call each other probably once a month, and we're probably just gonna have a long talk.
It's gonna be like a 5-hour episode.
It's just gonna be a long anime
them
talk.
Talking about it.
It's not gonna be anything crazy. We're not gonna be putting a lot of time into it. Like I said, it's probably just gonna be once a month, not like once a week or anything. But yeah, so be looking out for that. That's Our Naked Podcast. You can find it on iTunes or SoundCloud. Not Spotify. We never got as big as the Art of Adventure Backpacking has.
It's okay, you never know.
So thanks for that break, that commercial break.
Anyways, brought to you by Our Naked Podcast. Welcome back to the episode.
So I'm gonna be talking about some extreme sports that you can be doing. And the first one is volcano boarding.
That sounds...
It exists.
Yeah. Yep. There's no words to put. Like I can't. There's no. I couldn't think of any words to describe
literal.
That. It sounds fun. Like I would do it.
Literal volcano boarding. It was pioneered by an Australian traveler in Leon, Nicaragua. Volcano boarding is the art of zooming down the face of an active volcano on a reinforced plywood toboggan. So a sled. That's what some people call sleds. They call them toboggans.
Oh no, I know.
Using your heels to brake and steer, it's possible to clock speeds of up to 90 kilometers an hour. That's after you've hiked up the volcano.
Okay, so first you gotta hike up the volcano. Then you gotta wait for it to explode. Then you gotta slide down. It sounds pretty fun. I'd do it. Volcano surfing? Is that what it's called? Or volcano
boarding. I mean, you can call it volcano surfing. I think it's all gonna be all right.
Yeah.
You're not
let's do it.
Either way, it's crazy. 90 kilometers an hour.
How much is kilometers? We're in the U.S. We don't.
So I should know this because of chemistry and my fire class where we did a bajillion conversions.
Yeah, but we don't pay attention to anything. Come on now.
Yeah, I still got A's. I'm still on the honor roll. Got an email from the dean.
Yeah, but that
made me feel good, and then I threw it away.
Oh, dude, you're going 55 miles an hour down that hill.
That's crazy.
Oh my God, you are flying on that thing.
You could if you try to brake with your foot, you'd break your foot.
Oh yeah, especially on a volcano. Dude,
well, there's like big rocks.
You hit a rock and you're done. You're done. I'm not doing this.
That's like smashing into something on a motorcycle.
That's literally watching those test drives.
There's a picture of
smash the car into the wall. That's you.
There's a picture of a guy on here. All he has on is like this orange jumpsuit and goggles. Like no helmet, no nothing. He's just got on these like science goggles.
Why would you?
He's like, you know what? I don't care about my brains, but I just don't want this dust in my eye.
This dude doesn't want to live. He's volcano boarding.
Yeah, he doesn't care, man.
There's no care in the world. He's having the best time of his life.
I'm flying down an active volcano.
55 miles an hour, trying to steer.
So the next one isn't as crazy. It's downhill mountain biking.
Dude, that's crazy. Have
it's pretty
seen
crazy,
those people?
This is following up volcano boarding. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Using full suspension bikes designed to float over rocks and tree roots. Bikers race down steep inclines peppered with obstacles. You can try it. Bolivia has a so-called death road. It's one of the most popular backpacker activities. Somewhat safer is Whistler Bike Park in Canada, at which winter ski runs morph into summer biking tracks.
Oh, dude, let's go to Canada.
I would love to go to Canada. Canada it actually isn't that far away. It's about like a 7-8 hour drive.
I've been to Cedar Point,
which is right there.
Yeah, which is like right on. It's like right on.
You're like an hour
edge,
away from Niagara Falls.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go to Canada.
We should just go to Canada.
Snowboard. I want to go. Let's go snowboarding, dude.
Well, we can go. We don't have to go to Canada to go snowboarding.
I know this, but I still want to go to Canada.
There's yeah.
We could be Sean and Gus.
Let's make a trip to Canada.
Deal.
If I'm gonna go to Canada, Holly's gonna have to come. I can't just like go to Canada.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect you not to bring her.
I have to get a passport.
You don't have a passport yet?
No.
Really?
No, I've never got one. I'm cheap.
Really?
You know I'm cheap.
I thought you had to have one for the Navy.
Mm-mm.
Interesting.
Mm-mm.
Interesting. I thought you had to have so many forms of ID for the military.
I do, but it's not like when you're. It's not the same.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I want to do this. So what is this like? So it's downhill mountain biking.
Downhill mountain biking. Honestly, you can find any hill and go down a hill, but there's like extreme mountains, like actual mountains you go down.
Yeah. So like,
this isn't just like your neighborhood's like on a hill, so you just ride down the biggest hill in the neighborhood.
I've seen videos.
It's not that.
Like these people doing it, they're like flying.
The next one's actually like really dangerous, and a lot of people die doing this. But this is freshwater cave diving.
Oh, I've seen this being done.
Yeah. Ocean scuba is extreme enough for some, but descending into a hole in the earth to explore a submerged cave is next level.
That sounds awesome.
Stalactites are usually the big draw, so like underwater stalactites and stuff. You can try it in Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. It has the world's largest concentration of cenotes or sinkholes. Fringed by lush jungle, its crystal clear turquoise pools are idyllic.
Sounds amazing.
It does sound cool, but the thing that like people get lost in caves, and so they're just stuck, and they just run out of oxygen in their scuba tanks, and they fucking drown. It's so crazy. I couldn't do it. That's not something I would like to scuba dive.
Yeah,
but I don't want to scuba dive in caves.
Yeah, I don't want to scuba dive. I thought that was something different. I was thinking of cave diving, like you're jumping off of like a cliff.
That's also crazy.
Yeah, you never like.
No, I know what that is. That's not what I was talking about. It's literally scuba diving into a cave.
I'm not doing that. I refuse to do that. I have not like a deathly fear of being underwater for a certain amount of time.
No, I'll scuba dive in open water.
Oh, I will not. I mean, I'll scuba dive, but I won't. Yeah, not in any confined spaces. Ever.
Not in a hole.
Yeah, not in a cave, ever. Like, I want to go. Like, I've been scuba diving before, but that in a cave, just confined.
Yeah.
Nope. No, thank you.
So the next one is heli skiing or boarding.
So, dude, I've seen that too. I've seen videos of this.
Yeah, so Instagram. It's using a helicopter to access untouched terrain. Heli skiing is quite technical, and you'll get more bang, or in this case, powder, for your buck if you're an advanced skier or snowboarder. So if you don't know how to ski or snowboard, don't do this.
Yeah, don't do it at all.
Because you're gonna pay all this money to get up there, and you're gonna get down there, and you're just gonna fall over.
Or because the helicopter doesn't land, so you jump off of the helicopter.
Exactly.
For what I've seen, you jump off of the helicopter and you gotta land.
Yeah.
They're
and then
not
you go down.
Close to the ground. Like, they're close, but like they're not. They're close enough to where you won't like.
You're not gonna break your legs,
die or anything, but you can have like serious injury. You can break your legs if you land the wrong way, or if you land on like a flat part. Like, don't do it if you're not experienced.
And this stuff isn't like it's not like you're at like a ski resort where everything's like
none of this stuff is gonna be like, oh yeah, it's gonna be.
It's not safe. Like there could be an avalanche. You could fly off of a cliff. Where to try it? It's widely banned in Europe. So if you're in Europe, sorry guys, you're not doing it there.
Can't heliboard.
It is popular in North America. I figured it'd be banned here.
Really?
I figured it would be before it'd be banned in like Europe or something like that.
We're stupid.
But it's popular in North America and New Zealand. Alaska's Chugach Mountains boast some of the world's deepest, softest powder.
Powder.
Hey, that's what snowboarders call it.
I know.
This powder's so sick. This powder's sick, man.
Bro, did you see me shred that powder?
That sounds like a surfer.
That did sound like a surfer.
Did you see me shred this wet water?
Nope. I don't know. Next. What you got next?
The next one is probably a more widely known form of extreme things to do, but it's bungee jumping.
Would you bungee jump? I want to bungee jump.
Yes. I would probably need to bungee jump before I could psych myself up to skydive.
Oh, I'd skydive before I'd bungee jump.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
No way.
I've always wanted to skydive. Skydiving would be great.
I don't know, man.
Me and two of my friends.
I don't like heights, honestly.
On our 21st birthday, we said we're going to take a shot and go skydiving.
So, if you don't know what bungee jumping is, it's inspired by Vanuatu's ritualistic land divers.
How do you think?
The modern sport of diving off a ledge while attached to a safety cord was popularized by Kiwi entrepreneur A.J. Hackett.
He was a Kiwi entrepreneur? He just sold kiwis?
You can try this all over the world. In every state, there's probably some place that has a bungee jumping company.
I want to know how this guy went from like selling kiwis to bungee jumping. That's just such a big jump.
Oh yeah, he was Kiwi entrepreneur.
See, there you go, Kiwi entrepreneur.
Wow.
I want to go bungee jumping. Bungee jumping sounds fun.
The next one is extreme ironing.
Is that where you turn like the iron all the way up and you like hold it on your clothes till you almost burn it and take it off? You're like, gotcha.
It's the extreme sport of ruining your clothes. No, it's a type of performance art in which people iron clothes in remote locations.
Oh, so this is like legit ironing.
It's supposed to combine. Yeah, it's supposed to combine the thrill of an extreme sport with the satisfaction of a well-pressed shirt.
Ooh, that is pretty satisfying. A well-clean, oh yeah.
But from mountain peaks to the depths of the ocean, the world is your oyster. Just don't forget to post your feet on the sports Facebook page.
So is that all? You ended it with extreme ironing?
Yeah, so you don't. It's not like a thing that you have to go do. You can do it anywhere.
Extreme ironing.
Like me and you could go attach ourselves to the to the natural bridge in the Red River Gorge. Attach ourselves, lean over the side on our little bungee ropes things, and just iron on the side. And that's
then
extreme.
As soon as we get done, we just drop.
Drop all the way to the ground and rappel.
And then we bungee back up. And our shirts
Boom.
Our shirts are
pressed. Hell yeah.
We're ironing while we're bungee jumping.
We would die so fast.
Oh yeah, we're gonna die so fast, guys. We can't do any of these.
The next one is zorbing.
Zorbing.
This seems more like a
zorbing.
Yeah, zorbing.
What planet are you from?
It's another Kiwi invention.
Oh, okay. This dude's Kiwis and
it's also
this Kiwi dude.
It's also known as sphering and orbing and globe riding. It's when you roll down a hill in a transparent plastic ball.
Oh my god, that's like my dream. Have you seen Grown Ups too?
Yeah.
Where they stick him in the tire and they roll him down the hill.
Yeah. I don't want to be in a tire.
I don't want to be a tire, but I want to do this.
But that's the gist.
That sounds fun.
I don't know how you breathe in that.
Have you seen the video of people running? There's a dude in a giant, like one of the giant hamster balls. He's just rolling down a hill, and people are hauling ass trying not to get run over by him. And it's the funniest thing in the world to watch. People actually, I guess it's a sport, but it's funny.
That's pretty great.
It's just it's so funny. Because most of the people they don't see it coming, so you just see them get flattened by the ball. But other people they'll slide the ball and them just take it over. I don't know. It'd be dangerous, but it'd be fun. I'd do it.
So the next one is ice climbing.
Ice climbing.
That's where ice climbers ascend ice formations such as frozen waterfalls with the help of ice axes and other climbing equipment.
Dude, if you saw a frozen waterfall,
I would not climb it.
It'd be beautiful, though.
It'd be beautiful, but
awesome.
I'm not gonna be let's climb that.
Let's climb that. Let's put one pick in there and watch it all fall down.
Yeah, right.
We're all gonna die.
The next one's kite surfing, which is a fusion of wakeboarding, surfing, windsurfing, paragliding, and gymnastics.
Wow, that sounds extreme.
It's a multi-fusion.
That sounds extreme.
Kiteboarders use what's known as a power kite to propel themselves across the ocean while standing on a specially designed board.
I've seen this. I've seen a lot of these things. It's weird. But yeah, I've seen that done in Florida.
Yeah, a lot of places that you can do it is the UK's Camber Sands, Kaluu Beach on Oahu, Hawaii, and El Gono, Egypt.
You can basically do it on any beach anywhere you want.
But preferably it says extremely windy beaches.
Well, yeah, because that's the whole basis of it is to get wind to propel you to go. It's not like you're attached to a boat. You're basically sailing with
no power. Almost dropped my my phone
for the 900. Oh yeah, by the way, last week we tried to do this. Kessler dropped his phone 4 or 5 times
on each try.
On each try. I was he dropped his phone.
Next we got cheese rolling.
Oh, dude, I've seen this. They roll a cheese down. They roll just a little.
Yeah, everyone charges down the hill.
They haul ass after it.
They charge down the hill in pursuit of this.
This
cheese.
This hill is almost it's almost vertical. And they just roll a roll of cheese down there, and people just run
go after it.
Full speed after this cheese.
Next after that is skydiving, which is where you jump out of an airplane or a paraglider. Forget hang gliding and paragliding. There's nothing like the rush of jumping from a place at 10,000 feet. Just about anyone can tandem skydive, but sky surfing, wingsuit surfing, and base jumping
wingsuit
are
surfing.
left
I was
to the
about
pros.
to ask you if you would wingsuit surf.
Well, you have to be a professional to do
I know
that.
this,
You have to have your skydiving license.
Years, so you got to do this for years.
It costs $3,000 to do enough jumps to jump by yourself.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that sucks.
So if you ever want to do that.
So in the movies where you see them In the movies where you see them, they're like, oh, yeah.
Just one random person?
Yeah, just one random person.
No,
they go by themselves.
Like no, you have to tandem. You have to be hooked to a professional.
Damn.
So
it's okay. It makes sense. I would rather be hooked to a professional than trust myself.
So next you got bouldering.
What is bouldering?
Climbing's become so popular it was considered for the 2020 Olympics.
Is it like that? Is it like that one episode of SpongeBob where they find the rock and they drive it home?
No, it means that you're climbing without safety equipment.
Oh, so it's free climbing. So it's like that. It's like all that stuff that Dr.
But it's like boulders and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they were climbing like those, like that one guy.
Yeah, that one dude
That's
that he
nuts.
showed us was crazy. This dude climbed like, I think it was like 2,100 feet in the air with no.
My balls were in my stomach just looking at pictures of it.
With no equipment on.
Nothing.
He was just doing it himself. Powder and his strength.
Body, yeah.
That's amazing. That's a guy right there. That's
nothing I want to do. Then we got whitewater rafting.
Whitewater rafting is fun.
Yeah, that's where you just you navigate rapids, graded from 1 to 5. Anything higher
Crazy
is considered
rapids.
unraftable. In an inflatable boat.
Yeah, just an inflatable boat.
That can kill you too. There's a lot of people who die doing that.
Yeah, because you could easily fall off of that stuff or get hit off by a wave.
Then you have ice swimming.
Nope, that's already a hard pass. Anything cold and swimming is a no.
Northern Europeans have been partial to an icy dip between sauna sessions for centuries, but the more Northern International Ice Swimming Association, there's an association. Deems an official ice swim as 1 mile paddle in water below 5 degrees Celsius.
No, 5 degrees Celsius?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, that's pretty cold.
That's just a polar plunge of death.
We got flowboarding.
What's
A hybrid of surfing and several board sports. Flowboarding is the art of riding an artificial sheet wave on an apparatus that looks a bit like a skateboard.
Oh, it's taking a longboard and then just going, and people take like a big blue sheet and they'll like wave it over top of you to make it look like a wave. It was on a Mountain Dew commercial.
What?
Yeah, like you take a longboard and you're like skateboarding, but it's on this long blue sheet, and people are like a machine or something is like pulling the like you know how a wave crashes over itself, so it pulls the sheet over itself.
So it's like
folding
it's man-made,
and you're like skateboarding through it like you're surfing a wave.
So it's
pretty
man-made.
Cool. Yeah, it's man-made, but it's pretty cool. It's hard to do.
Zip lining is one. I'm not gonna talk about
zip lining. Is pretty fun. I did that in Rep Arena.
Proponents, this is slack lining.
Ooh, slacklining.
Proponents call this evolution of tightrope walking, in which participants maneuver across a strip of nylon held taut between 2 anchor points just above the ground. It might not look particularly extreme, but it's very tough. So it's like if you fall off, yeah, but you're just right above the ground.
Oh, okay. So it's like
it's more like a can I do this without the fear of like dying?
Okay, that makes
sense. If you fall off, so
that,
anyone can try it.
Okay, yeah, so anyone can try. So that's not that extreme.
You're not gonna fall from a skyscraper.
It's not that extreme.
Snowmobiling, that's pretty just okay. I mean,
it's like
snowmobiling,
dirt biking in the snow.
Yeah, ATVing.
Yeah,
ATVing.
Any of that stuff.
Dirt biking.
Anything like it's just in the snow. If you haven't seen or experienced what a snowmobile is,
there's
where have you been?
There's canyoning, which involves pretty much backpacking and climbing and rappelling through scenic canyons.
Grand Canyon.
Coast steering.
What'd you say?
Coast steering.
Coast steering?
Coast steering.
Co-steering.
Coast steering.
Coast?
It's like coast.
Steering.
Like coast.
Like coastal.
Yeah, like coastal. Like coast earring.
Okay, I got you.
Coast earring. It's drawing on swimming, climbing, scrambling, and diving.
I just don't want to do this because I can't pronounce the name. I don't understand this.
This activity requires participants to traverse the intertidal zone of a rocky coastline on foot or by swimming without the aid of a watercraft. So you know like where all the waves smash into a cliffside?
Yeah.
Yeah, swim through that.
No.
Walk through it. Yeah, that's what I'm...
What the hell? That's just stupid. Like most of the stuff is like I would do it, but I wouldn't do that. All you
need is a suitable rocky coast.
No, you need
We went through 20 things.
That was pretty good.
That's 20 of them.
I like that. That was pretty good. I like most of that stuff. I know about most of that stuff. I want to do most of that stuff, but will we ever? No, probably not. I'm a dad. I don't want to do that. I'm not a dad. I'm just joking. Anyways, so...
Mainly you just don't want to do that.
Yeah, I just don't want to do that.
That doesn't sound fun. You're going to be soggy. You're going to have waves just crashing.
It's not even that, though. It's like, you know how sharp the rocks are down on a coastline?
Yeah.
Like, they're pretty sharp. You get knocked over and like, oh, there's a...
Let's just say I don't want to be there.
Like, oh, how'd he die? He got hit by a wave. Really? Yeah, and then he fell and got his head smashed in by a rock.
But, guys... That's it for this main episode.
That's the OG episode.
We talked about Death Valley today.
Death Valley.
And we talked about 20 extreme sports.
20 we'll say about like 14
I skipped some.
extreme sports.
Yeah.
I know, but even like the snowmobiling and stuff, that's not extreme sports.
Well, it's just like you just got to get
like
a
slacklining.
Slacklining,
that's not extreme. You just
no,
got to get
it's
a
just
piece
hard.
of twine and stand on it. Ooh.
Anyone can slackline.
Yeah,
anyone can do all these if you have enough guts.
And money.
So yeah, some of these are really expensive. I'm sure to get a private helicopter to take you up there to go heli skiing.
Or
I'm sure that's not cheap.
And to get to a place where it has a volcano that you can just hike up on, it's pretty expensive.
You're not doing that in Hawaii right now.
You're not going to do that in Hawaii. Nope. Nobody's doing that in Hawaii right now.
Is that volcano still erupting?
I don't think it's still erupting, but I think everything is still burning.
That's crazy. Prayers for everyone out in Hawaii.
Yeah,
hopefully everyone's all right. And I know there's been one injury. I haven't really followed it that much, so I don't want to say too much on it. But shout out to you guys. Stay tough out there.
Thoughts and prayers.
So stay tuned. For This Week in Backpacking,
it's a special This Week in Backpacking. We're gonna introduce a new
series that we're coming out with. That hopefully we'll stick to the series. Hopefully we can stick to it every week.
Yeah. So stay tuned for the cast after the pod,
and we'll see you guys in about 15 seconds.
Later.
Welcome to This Week in Backpacking, the cast after the pod. I'm still Kessler,
and I'm still Bryce,
and I'm glad we're not each other.
I'm glad we're not each other this time either. It got really weird last time.
So for This Week in Backpacking, we had something else planned. We were gonna talk about something else, but
we were gonna talk about. I can't remember what we were gonna talk about, to be honest.
It was the Green Girl Gang.
Oh yeah, the Green Girl Gang. It was about just a group of girls who
were getting women outside. Yeah. I forget in what city it was, but we're not gonna talk about that day because
we basically just summed that up for you.
Yeah. I mean, congrats to them.
Yeah,
keep doing what you're doing.
Shout out to you guys.
We're
not
saying
it's
awesome.
Not
important, but we actually came up with a new series that we're going to do. It's going to be a 7-week series, so it's actually going to span for most of the season of the Indian Trailboys.
Yeah.
What we're going to be talking about is the book, The Happy Camper.
The Happy Camper.
By Kevin Callan. He's not a sponsor.
I wonder if Kevin Callan is a happy camper.
I'm sure he is. He's smiling on the picture.
He is smiling on the picture. Look at
that. Pretty nice guy. He's Kevin Callan is the author of 13 books, among them the incredibly popular Paddler's Guide series and Wilderness Pleasure, a practical guide to camping bliss. He has been a key speaker at major canoe events across North America for more than 25 years. So I mean, he's got a big reputation.
This book seems pretty cool too.
It's got pictures.
It's got pictures. That's all we need is pictures.
It's got recipes. It's got all kinds of stuff in here. So the way that we're going to be doing it, not starting this week. This is just the introduction.
Yeah, we're gonna start it up
to the series.
We're gonna start like actually giving you guys what's inside the book next Saturday. Next Saturday for the cast after the pod. Oh, look at that. That's a funny picture.
And that's gonna be our This Week in Backpacking episode for
the next couple episodes.
Yeah, I think we said it's gonna be about 7 episodes.
Books. I mean, this book is basically like if you just go back to first season of
our first episode. It's kind of what it is. Only it's more like us relearning. It's pretty much from the happy camper's point of view.
Yeah,
it's just a fun way to do things. So pretty much each week in This Week in Backpacking, we're going to talk about 3 chapters of the book.
Yeah, yeah. So he'll start next week, and then I'll start the week after that. But we're each just gonna sit there and read. We're not gonna read it. We're just gonna sum up all 3 chapters,
like Cliff Notes almost.
Yeah, like we're gonna have like sticky notes and stuff like
what we learned,
this
interesting
is really
things.
Cool. I'm reading some of these recipes.
A new way to look at things.
Wow, these are crazy.
What I definitely also like. I'm just excited to read the book, honestly.
Yeah, this book seems
and bring it to you guys.
Yeah. Oh, 5-day menu plan. They got menu plans in here.
It's everything. It's literally everything in one book.
Oh man, this dude's family looks awesome too. He's got a little baby. His wife's pretty. Got a nice dog. This dude's living life.
Thanks for reviewing his family.
Living life. This dude's got everything.
Like I said, he is not a supporter.
He's not
the Art of Adventure Backpacking, but if he wants to be, Kevin Callan,
bro, hit us up.
We'll go through all your books. We'll do This Week in Backpacking all your books.
We'll do all of the books. Now, Practical Guide to Camping Bliss. Heck yeah.
Don't be alarmed. All you sleepers out there. Don't be alarmed.
Don't be alarmed.
It's every week. The main episode is not just going to be us talking about this book.
Oh no, the main episode is going to be completely different.
It's going to be something different every week. We're going to be continuing down this adventure phase that we're going through for season 2. Season 3 is probably going to be a different phase, but it's going to be a different, and we're going to be bringing you different stuff. And I'm super excited.
Oh wow, they've got
for This Week in Backpacking.
Yeah, I'm really.
Don't
excited.
Spoil the whole book.
I'm not,
right now.
But he's just got so many things in here. Like this is so awesome. Like he's got everything that you should do when you get injured. Like there's fracture, like how to take care of a fracture, how to take care of like types of bleeding, types of pain.
It's probably going to be the most in-depth study that we've had.
Yeah, this is going to be the most in-depth like This Week in Backpacking we've ever had. Because usually we just like look it up online and we're reading it off, but this is gonna be fun. I'm excited,
and we're gonna be continuing that for
I'm excited.
I think 7 episodes.
Are you guys excited? Because I'm pretty excited.
And let us know, like, if you do like This Week in Backpacking, the next series, we can continue doing series like this.
We've got we can do like
all kinds of different things.
We can do videos. We can do a bunch of stuff. We can go out. We can go outside. We'll do a podcast outside.
We'll do an outside This Week in Backpacking podcast.
Outside This Week in Backpacking, to where we're like doing something. I don't know. We're
coming to you from the pool.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll come to the pool. We'll be underwater. We'll be scuba diving.
I don't think that equipment will work like that.
How do you know? You never know.
But it's been great. I'm super happy that we're back in the closet.
I'm really happy.
And I'm happy that we've had a great episode today.
Yeah, me too.
We've recorded it in one go.
We did.
No mess ups. It's just been.
That's the way we usually did. It's just one good go minus the intros.
Nothing but Bryce and Kess.
Nothing but pure, clean, uncut Bryce and Kess.
Just coming right in your ears.
Ear holes.
That's where I like to be. I like to nest up there.
Us just banging on your eardrums.
But
playing Africa.
Just so we don't go on, we know that you guys got things to do.
No, you got people to see, places to go, trails to hike. We got you.
You got adventures to have. And just before you leave, before you hit the stop button on whatever you're listening through, whatever device you're listening through, whether it's Android or iPhone or what Zune.
A Zune?
Yeah,
wow,
if you're still doing that.
Look at that.
If you're still doing that.
iPod Mini.
Make sure that you're checking out the Indian Trail Boys on iTunes.
As
well as Spotify. Because we're also there. Show us some love on Spotify. Everywhere. SoundCloud, Podbean.
Basically anywhere you can listen to anything, we're there.
Give us comments.
Soon we'll be
love
on
our
Netflix
feedback. Send
and
it.
Hulu and all that stuff. We'll have our own little comedy special and stuff.
I wish. We're not that funny.
That'd be awesome. No, we're not that funny at all.
Yeah, but so go check us out on wherever podcaster found.
Podcast listening devices that you have. Go check us out.
And until next week,
I'm still Kessler.
And I'm still Bryce.
Nope. Adios.
Stay soggy.